Hello everybody, and thank you for coming by the channel. I know it has been a little while since I have posted a video, but I figured with the newest set coming out, being Edge of Eternities, I would go ahead and, well, get a few different products and take a look at them. So, unfortunately I was not able to attend a pre-release, but I figured we would do a first look through the view of a bundle box. I picked this one up at my local LGS for 50 bucks. So, I'm gonna go ahead, gonna open it up, go through it, get kind of our initial thoughts on it. So additionally, in our box, we also ended up getting this Edge of Eternities. I guess this would be a planet description card, kind of showing like a blueprint style drawing of some of, I guess, different creatures from some of these different planets. And on the back side, we have a description of the different commander decks and the play boosters and collector boosters. I say that is pretty neat though. Definitely enjoy seeing stuff like this in the boxes. I'm a big fan of the blueprint style drawings, and I think they did it in a pretty nice manner here. Now, actually getting into the box, we have the same art that's on the actual box itself, just that on both sides. Now, getting into the box, feels like a little bit of a disaster in here. Things definitely shifted around. But we end up with a light blue with like a kind of pearly tone to it for our spin down die. Get a set of dividers and punch cards for tokens, like we always get in these boxes. And then we ended up with 9 packs, and then the 2 that'll contain our like box topper card. In this case, should be the alt art emissary escort. Shown on the box here. It will also contain the full art lands, which we can kind of see through the bag here, and some of our other lands as well. I think we'll start out probably with those just to see the box topper card and those full art lands that, from the art I've seen online, look phenomenal. So with that, that is where I'm going to start. And then as soon as we take a look at those, we'll get into these 9 play boosters. So the first one we'll start out with, I believe this is going to have our alt art promo card in it. Yep. And there it is, our emissary escort. And then we get into the foil full art lands that come in this set, which I think just look amazing. They do seem to have a bit of a like strip running down them, like maybe a defect from printing, but not too big of a issue, at least in the terms of the lands. Hopefully we don't see them on any of our other foil cards, but probably take a better look. We have plains, our islands, our swamps, our mountains, and forests. I absolutely love the full art lands. They always look so good. And as always, we have 2 plains, 2 islands, 2 swamps, 2 mountains, and 2 forests to finish out this. This is just our first land pack. In the other, it looks like we will have full art lands as well. This time in the, obviously non-foil versions. They do look to be the same lands. There's a lot of these, I can only assume are machine marks on these. I don't know if the camera's picking them up, but I can definitely see that on the surface. There are like probably three good lines, and then a couple just going in the same direction that look more like maybe brush strokes. But they are all the same full art lands. And then just the same as the other one, we have 2 of each land. And then in this one, we actually have 2 of the guiding cards, ways, cards to help explain the game, whether it be, turn order and staging, or what different things mean as here on the back. So those are 2 white wrapped bonus packs with all of our lands and our Emissary Escort as our box topper card. Do have to say this set has some really good looking lands. But with that, we'll go ahead and move in to our 9 play booster packs. And here we go with pack 1 of our play booster packs. So for our first card, we have Divert Disaster as an instant, followed by Banishing Light, with Fungal Colossus, or Plate Pangolin, Perigee Beckoner, Cryogen Relic, Thawbringer, Thaumaton Torpedo, Umbra Caller Zealot, Honored Knight Captain, Unravel, and our first rare is the Eternity Elevator. With our first foil being Germinating Worm. And to finish the pack off, we have a Plains and a Robot token. On to pack 2. To start pack 2 off, we have Drix Fate Maker, followed by Rig for War, Virus Beetle, Mechan Shieldmate, Flight Deck Coordinator, Intrepid Tenderfoot, Red Tiger Mechan, Pinnacle Kill Ship, Lash Whip Predator, Void Forged Titan, Cut Propulsion, with our first mythic rare of this set being Tezzeret Cruel Captain, a Planeswalker. It's awesome to see. For our foil for this pack, we have Command Bridge with a Forest and Lander token to finish off this pack. On to pack 3. Definitely had trouble with that one. But for pack 3, we start off with Biosynthetic Burst, Plasma Bolt, Hole Carver, Mental Modulation, Lux Knight Breacher, Diplomatic Relations, Zookeeper Mechan, Thawbringer, Tannock Memorial Insight, Rayblade Trooper, Vault Guard Trooper, with our rare for this pack being Seer Vondum Sunstar Exemplar, with our foil being Perigee Beckoner, with our land for this pack being a full art mountain, with a lander token to finish off this pack. Pack 4. For pack 4, we have Diplomatic Relations, Or Plate Pangolin, Perigee Beckoner, Ilvoy Operative, Exosuit Savior, Fungal Colossus, Mel Strider's Gear, Cerebral Download, Tapestry Warden, Timeline Color, Dual Sun Adepts. With our rare for this pack being Frenzied Baloth, with our foil for this pack being Mel Strider Eulogist, and to finish off the pack we have a mountain and a robot token. On to pack 5. We have Plasma Bolt, Hole Carver, Mental Modulation, Lux Knight Breacher, Biosynthetic Burst, Radiant Strike, Automaton Torpedo, Cerebral Download, Tapestry Warden, Timeline Color, Dual Sun Adepts, For our rare for this pack, we have Diadrine, Synthesis, Amalgam. For our foil, we have Seam Ripper. And to finish the pack off, we have a Plains and a Lander token. Pack number 6. Or Plate Pangolin, Perigee Beckoner, Illavoy Operative, Exosuit Savior, Fungal Colossus, Depressurize, Nanoform Sentinel, Saurian Dirgecraft, Hemosymbic Might, All Fates Stalker, Caveron Harrier, with our rare for this pack being Memorial Vault, with our foil being Mental Modulation, followed by a foil Forest and Lander token to finish off this pack. Pack 7. We have Caveron Skywarden, Grav Blade Heavy, Divert Disaster, Banishing Light, Sammy's Curiosity, Swarm Color, Red Tiger Mechan, Debris Field Crusher, Momenian Uthros Exile, Hylder Blade, alright, so we have a Stellar Insight, Bonder's Enclave land. For our, I believe this is the rare slot. Yeah, that is our, nope, it is not. Okay. So our rare for this pack is Might Form Harmonizer in the Triumph artwork. With our foil being Ice Cave Crasher. And to finish this pack off, we have a Swamp and a Lander token. Pack number 8. To start pack number 8 off, we have Gravkill, Mechan Shieldmate, Focus Fire, Intrepid Tenderfoot, Rig for War, Chrome Companion, little doggo with some wheels, Mechanozoa, Pulsar Squadron Ace, Annul, Harmonious Grove Strider, followed by another Stellar Insight, being Sunken Citadel, followed by a rare, being Memenian the Right Hand. With our foil for this pack being Zealous Display, with a Swamp and Lander token to finish off this pack. Now on to our 9th and final pack. Hopefully we get a good pull out of this. I don't feel like we have had any bad pulls so far, but hopefully we can just finish this video off with a good final pull. Starting off, pack number 9, we have a Satiable Skittermaw, Starbreach Whale, Starport Security, Germinating Worm, Orbital Plunge, Drill Too Deep, Dockworker Drone, Caveron Harrier, All Fates Stalker, Mouth of the Storm, Halia Ascending Cadet. With our rare for this pack being Might Form Harmonizer. With our foil for this pack also being a rare, being Singularity Rupture. And to finish this pack off, we have a foil island, followed by a lander token to finish off pack number 9. Alright, and with that, we have finished up our 9 packs and our 2 additional ones for lands. And honestly, really only the price will tell, but I don't think that we ended up with any really bad packs. If I would have to take a guess, I would say the alternative art cards, the 3 that we pulled here, might be a little higher in value than their standard counterparts. But I would take a guess and say the Singularity Rupture that we pulled in foil is probably a good one, a higher value card just based off of its effects. Tezzeret the Cruel Captain, also probably a good one. That's probably mainly because it's mythic and it has a lot of artifact synergy. And then the Eternity Elevator, just being that it is a new spacecraft card, it is hard telling where that one will fall. But I do feel like it is a pretty decent card for what it is. So I do not think that we've pulled any real bad cards from this set. So I'm excited to see what we are able to pull out of our Play Booster box, which will hopefully be the next video that pops up on this channel. Assuming I can, go through and edit it down a little bit and take out all of the, ums and you-knows and me searching for what to call some of these cards. But with that, thank you guys for watching. Please let me know if you enjoyed this format. As I said at the beginning of the video, let me know if you prefer it with or without the counter. This video will initially go up without the counter. And, after the market is stabilized, I will try to update that for all of you guys watching. And that way you guys can see the kind of value that we actually pulled from this set. So let me know what you're thinking of that in the comments down below, along with what you think of this set so far. But with that, I'll go ahead, sign off, and say thanks for watching.